of important topics the Arizona Board of Regents will be discussing at the November board meeting. We will start with a report on Arizona high school graduates, post-high school, college going, and completion rates. We'll look at, what have our high school students done, what percentage of them go on to college, and what percentage of them complete college, immediately after high school. We'll also look at our legislative agenda for this upcoming legislative session. There are a few tweaks and changes to the statutes we want to look at. Another important topic we're going to look at is how do we benchmark the universities? Historically, the regents have set peer institutions for us to compare ASU, NAU, and UA against. And we're looking at how is that system working, and should we modernize it and really develop a new system on how to benchmark our universities. And then another important item that'll happen is Arizona State University is going to present a handful of professors, of faculty members, to become Regent Professors. It's one of the highest awards we give to faculty members, and so it's always very thrilling to hear about the accomplishments of these faculty members and to be able to recognize them in that powerful way. The College Going and Completion Report, or the Attainment Report, looks at post-high school success of Arizona high school graduates. So we look at which of our students who graduated high school go on to enroll in college, either a 2 or 4 year program, and then complete those degree programs within 6 years of high school graduation. And we match with national data so we can see every student across the country, no matter which college they went to. And what we find is that Arizona students don't do great, that our college going rate is significantly below the national college going rate, and our college completion rates are significantly below the national averages. And beyond the national averages, we'll compare it to economic demands. What is the Arizona economy and the national economy require in terms of our workforce and the number of bachelor degree holders in our workforce. Another report that the board is going to publish after this board meeting is the fall enrollment report. So we look at our enrollments. I certainly want to understand how COVID-19 impacted those enrollments, and we'll break down enrollment by ethnicity and gender and different colleges, so we can really see where those impacts were felt. So every year, the Arizona Board of Regents sets a legislative agenda. These will be items we'll go to the governor's office and the legislature and ask them to change the law. And there's a few items this year. Some will be just some minor tweaks and cleanup items, but a couple of other initiatives. And one area the board is really interested is how do we improve college going rates, and in particular, how do we make sure Arizona students are gaining access to federal dollars that support them in college going. A number of states have taken legislative action on that front, some going as far as requiring students to fill out federal applications as a graduation requirement. So we've been talking for the last several months about what should we do in Arizona, and we're going to talk through that with the board at this meeting, give them a range of ideas of what other states have done, and make some recommendations. And I think where the board is headed is really around improving access to counseling services in our high schools, and getting students the help that they need to be able to fill out the appropriate forms and access federal funds.